Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's KIM and the TEN, Kim, out of Tennessee. And I hope that my hair is not hitting this microphone so that you guys can hear me. If it is, just bear with me, all right? This isn't going to be long because I got to get back to the convention center, y'all. We are only like halfway into Funnel Hacking Live 2020, and it's been so amazing. I've more than gotten my money's worth. Hey, what's going on to everybody joining the broadcast? Please tell me where you are watching from. Shantae Williams, it's a little bit of a delay. Janelle Berman, I'm going to mention you in this broadcast, so it's funny that you jumped on. I met someone last night who she reminded me so much of you. I just kept staring at her. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell y'all, I entitled this on Facebook. I don't know what it will be by the time it gets to YouTube, but I entitled it, It Wasn't Always This Way. And specifically, I'm talking about the experience that I'm having right now, being in Tennessee, coming to an event that was not cheap. Janelle said, whoa, you look beautiful. Well, thank you. I'm trying to be like you, girl. Miss LA. But no, being in Tennessee right now, at this event that is not cheap. Parking is $32 per day. Food, like per meal. Once you get to the center, the parking, like once I park, I'm parked. I'm not leaving and coming and paying another $32. So the food in there is it's like food like if you go to an event place. It's marked up, and it's not like drastically ridiculous, like $30 for a hamburger, but you're not gonna get no $7 burger. But y'all know, girl, you know your girl, right? I'm a Southern woman, so I got my wheelie, I got my backpack, and I still have my side bag. So it's funny because this one guy was like, do you have enough bags? I was like, no, not really. I mean, I got blankets, I got snacks, I done went to Kroger. Hey sis, long time no see. You look amazing. The skin is popping. Thank you. I try. But yeah, so I came prepared, okay? Because homie don't play that. I got everything I need. I basically came to this conference, to this event, like it's a picnic, okay? But still, things are, it's an investment. You don't come here broke. You got to pay to play. And for me to even stay at this wonderful, nice hotel that I'm in I'm here for like, six days straight by myself. I was just so grateful last night and so humbled. Hey, what's going on, Yolanda? Good to see you. Even though I don't see you. But, to stay at this hotel by myself, that might not sound like a big deal to some of y'all, but y'all, I know for a fact, I know some of you are very new to me, and some of you have only been following me since I've been documenting my wins. But and quite frankly, when I was super duper broke, I didn't get on camera and be like, things so hard today, once again I ain't got no gas money. I didn't do that, you know what I'm saying? I always try to look at the positive side of things. So even when I was super duper broke, you ain't know, but let me tell you now, a sister's had it hard, okay? And last night I was extremely humbled to just taking this experience the way I am right now. I bought this ticket back in July. Funnel Hacking Live, like I said, this ticket price is up there. Staying in a hotel for 6 nights is up there. Paying for that parking, all that type of stuff, it is an investment in my business. And I can remember times, y'all, when I was trying to get to events and I had to catch rides with people. I had to go in the groups and be like, hey, anybody looking for a roommate? And you're rooming with strangers you don't know. At the end of the day, when you're crazy tired, you're waiting to take a shower. And I don't regret those times because it makes me so much more appreciative for this experience. But you can't really enjoy the hotel room when you're sharing it with another person, 2 or maybe 3 people, 4, 5 people even, which I've done all of the above. And oftentimes when you go with other people, you're at their mercy. I remember one time I went on a trip and we did the thing where we all pitched in for a van, and the van left without us there because we got in an argument with the people and we had to find our way home. As a matter of fact, Janelle Berman, who's on this broadcast, she and I slept in a hotel room, not a hotel room, a hotel lobby. Okay, it was a nice, where were we at, Janelle? Was it St. Louis? Yeah. It was a nice, beautiful, gorgeous hotel, and the lobby was like 2-3 stories. And I mean, we did not have a room. We were supposed to be on our way back to Atlanta. Not Janelle was going to New York, but my aunt and I were supposed to be on our way back to Atlanta. And we bumped heads with those people. They were being completely irrational and unreasonable. They changed up. You know, we paid our money based on them saying that we were doing certain things and leaving at certain times. Then when we got on the bus, they were like, well, the group decided that now we doing this. And we like, no. If we had known that, we wouldn't have rolled with y'all. But you can't change after we get on the bus. It was like crazy. And so we ended up staying, we ended up having to find another way home, my aunt and I. And while we were trying to figure that out, you know, night had come upon us. And Janelle, my aunt, and I slept in that hotel lobby. Like, literally, we didn't... Was my aunt there on that one? It's so many stories. I'm getting them mixed up. Greetings, beloved. What's going on, Ralph Grant? What's going on, bro? But I know one time me and Janelle slept literally in the hotel lobby. Like, that nice, beautiful couch may have been it may as well have been a park bench, okay? Because we asked the housekeeping for some blankets, and we were on the couches all sprawled out, super duper tired. When morning came, the hotel staff came and they were like, can y'all please get up? Basically, like, y'all making our hotel lobby look like look like trash. We got rooms for that. Like, if y'all that broke, y'all need to figure it out, because the sun is rising. We can't have our guests coming down here seeing y'all sprawled out like this your grandmama living room. But hey, we did what we had to do, right, Janelle? And then I can remember, y'all, literally, I have like a $27 event. I remember gawking at that, like, if they really want to help us, why can't the event be for free? And there's a reason why people charge for events, and I strongly encourage you to start going to events. Not every event. Be wise about where you go, but start stretching yourself and start going places that you normally wouldn't go, so that you can meet people that you normally wouldn't meet. Y'all, the quality of people that I networked with last night, oh my gosh. I met a black couple, and they basically not only, they're into real estate like on a whole nother level. Like on a whole nother level that only 2 black people in the nation are on that level. I met a guy who has oh my gosh, such an awesome resume. He's a Jack Canfield leader. He's like Jack Canfield certified. He's into real estate as well, brokered in 19 states, and he's in MLM as well. I met another guy in MLM, and the couple that I told you about, the real estate couple, they're in MLM. The wife is in MLM. And then another gentleman, like, I was telling him about my YouTube channel, and he's like, oh, you have 3,000 subscribers. That's cool. And I was like, you know, I do what I do. And then it came out that he had a YouTube channel. He didn't tell me. His friend did, his partner. So go to his channel. He has a freaking million viewers. I'm like, I pushed him. I was like, why didn't you tell me that? And he was like, well, you know, you didn't ask. And then he told me about apps, and they told me about some websites that, y'all, I'm a single mom and my cup runneth over. My plate is full. I would not have time to find out all of this stuff on my own. But when you get in a different environment with a different caliber of people, I call it the country club effect. Because whether you like it or not, there are certain levels to life. Okay, there are certain levels to things. And when you put yourself in the right environment, you're going to have access to knowledge, and people are going to give it so much freely, because guess what? Just by mere virtue of the fact that you are there, there's a certain type of respect that they're going to have for you, because they know that the event is not cheap. They know that environment, you got to pay to play. So whether you have launched your funnel yet or not, or whether this is your first year here or your 5th year here, the people and the information that they are sharing, it's just, it's It's mind blowing. It's some next level crap, y'all. Like, for real, for real. I could go on and on. I met this other young lady, and we couldn't be more different physically, right? But as we started talking in our personal lives, we have so many similarities. We have recently gone through a horrible experience, and by the end we were like, "Yo, can you give me a hug? Can I give you a hug?" And we were hugging each other and stuff. She's super cool. She's a photographer, and it was funny because we were talking, and she said it was her first year too. So when it's your first year, they give you this thing. Well, you have this ribbon that says rookie, right? And so she was like, "This event is amazing. I'm enjoying myself." I said, "I know, and everybody's so nice." So they catered dinner for us last night. We had free drinks, free ice cream bar, like everything. You just get what you want. Access to the speakers. They had a round table, and you could go around to the different tables and get nuggets and wisdom from the speakers on stage. And so she and I were talking, because when we went to go sit down, like in our little section, people were kind of sitting in a rows. And so this one lady, she turned out to be a teacher. She was like, "Why don't we all make a circle so we can get to know each other?" She was like if somebody took sugar and spice and everything nice and made it into a person, it would be this woman. She was so nice. But it was really good that she did that, because everybody was so tired. We really weren't thinking. But when we formed a circle with our chairs and we ate that good behind food, and we started asking, "So what do you do? So what do you do? So what do you do?" It was there was a guy from London. His fashion sense made me embarrassed. I was like, "Dang, I like your scarf. Dang, I like your bag. Dang, I like your this. Dang, I like your that." And his family is into cosmetics. And then there was a boxing expert from California, and then the woman who made us all form a group, turned out she was the wife of a guy who's a part of the Harmon Brothers, who is the advertising agency that Russell Brunson talks about like all the time. So I was like, wait. At first I thought she said he works with the Harmon Brothers, but then I looked at his name tag and it said something Harmon. So I was like, oh no, you are a Harmon brother. And I'm just like, you never know at an event like this. You never know who you are sitting right next to, who's in the front, back, side of you. Some of these people have funnels that have done many millions of dollars. Do you understand what is in their head? Okay, and I mean, and they're dressed just like me and you. They have the same, like I said, despite your differences, there's a lot of similarities, but a lot of times you never know that about people, because you're never put in an environment to where you can have that type of intimate conversation. And let me tell you something, Russell Brunson has that thought of everything. He has so many like little pods and areas for you to network, and it's like, going back to what the photographer lady said. It was so funny, because when we formed that group and we were all talking to each other, she was like, "Everybody's so nice." I said, "I know, right? Like a," and she was like a cult. And we laughed. I know, I was like, "Come to me." I said, "You're kind of right." But it is like a cult, in the sense that Russell Brunson is the king of culture. He is the king of culture. And you don't have to have a super duper huge company to start thinking about the culture that you want to create for your family, for your business, whether it be a small business or a business that you've already scaled to over 1 million employees. I don't care. You need to think about the culture. What is the culture that you want for your clients? Today is Fun Friday. I'm away in an event. I have 50 million things going on, but I've created a culture in my group so that even if people miss the deal, my Better Body VIPs, my customers know they can come to me and say, "Hey Kim, what's the deal?" And I mean, we're wheeling and dealing. They're selling me, and I'm like, "Hey, I'll mail it out on Monday when I get back." It's a culture. There are people in my group that even if I'm not there, these are customers. They're not even in the company, but in my absence, so to speak, they're posting things in the group so that the energy is still high, so that the group is still alive. What is the culture on my team? Oh my gosh, my Better Body Builders. I'm so dang on proud of them. There's so much crap going on in that group that's so good that I don't even have time to post it all. Today, Marceline won $250. Jasmine is rocking and rolling. Alejandra is rocking and rolling. Sarai, what did Sarai do? She and her husband, I'll post what she said later. But there's so much going on in that group. The culture in my group is that of People's business don't stop if Kim is away. Kim is not the grand poobah. No, Kim, we all have strengths and weaknesses. And in my absence, again, I still peek in the group, but they all take care of each other. I'm creating a business that is not reliant on me. I'm creating a culture of people who are really so they're so committed to the decision they made, whether it be to get a better body or a better bank account, that whether I'm there or not, they still know what to do, or they know who to turn to for the answers. And it's just a wonderful and a beautiful thing. You gotta get with it, y'all, because if you have something that only depends on you, you're screwed. You are screwed royally, and you don't even know it. That's the sad part. So here's the thing. Was it always this way? No. It's been a long road. It's been a long journey. Like I said, something as simple as snacks, being able to pay for gas freely, being able to go to Kroger and get snacks so that being able to even buy the food for an event like this. It's not something I take for granted. I can remember times when I even slept. One time we went to Vegas and we slept in a van the first night because we didn't have a hotel room. So we slept in a van because if you don't have money, what can you do? I can remember a time when I went to an event and I had literally no money for food, y'all. No money for food. So, I mean, I no money to buy food, like out and about. People are going to restaurants, they're hobnobbing, they're networking, and they're like, Kim, you want to come? You're like, no, I'm good. Because you know you're broke and you don't want to be embarrassed, the only one sitting at the table. You know what's worse than this not going when you're broke to a restaurant with people? The only thing worse is going to the restaurant and sitting at the table with no food and then having everybody offer you like 2 or 3 fries. This person give you a fries, that person give you a cheese stick. Because they know that you're broke. They know. If you come and you're like, no, I'm just hungry. I'm good with water, girl. I'm good with water. They know. So they're like, you want some of my chicken wings? You can have 2 wings. And then, you know, like you have this like potluck type a potluck pity meal, what I call it. But you take it because you're hungry, right? That is a horrible feeling. Another time I went to an event and I only had enough money for groceries. So I was like, ding, 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 ding. I know what I'll do. I'll buy a bunch of Boost and like protein bars and things like that. Bad idea. Let me tell you something. Boost is only a meal replacement for older people. It's for people that need their nutrients and maybe their taste buds have changed. Because I saw Boost in the hospital, and I've stolen a few of my grandmother's Boost, and I'm like, it tastes good, but it's not meant for you to live on. Okay, let me tell you something. It is a bad idea, in case y'all do not know, for you to drink multiple Boosts and that be your only sustenance multiple days in a row. You want to make some booty beats? You want to make some booty beats? You want to clear the room? You want to really not be able to network with nobody? Drink a whole bunch of Boost in back to back in a short time frame. Okay? Belly be rumbling. Booty beats for days. Okay? It's not pleasurable for you or the people around you. Okay? Boost is not meant to be consumed like that. I learned real quick. I'm telling y'all, I got some stories for days, and like I said, I'm so appreciative for that experience, because it makes me empathetic when team members say, Kim, I don't have the money, and then I can say, hey girl, I totally get it, I didn't have the money either. But it's super important that you come, not even when, but especially if you don't have the money. And here is why. In your home, when you stay at home and you don't go to the event, not only do you miss out on the networking, not only do you miss out on the experience to meet people that have what you desire, but you also miss the pain of being uncomfortable. See, some of us in our homes, we got big screen TVs, we have nice rooms to go furniture. Granted, we still paying on it. You might have a huge house, and you've designed your house to be very, very comfortable. And as long as you are in that comfortable environment, you cannot feel the real pain of your situation. It's only when you remove yourself from your home, from your area, and you go someplace different that you really feel how broke you are, that you really feel how small, even if you're not broke, right? You need to feel how small you are playing it in life. it is clear to me, being around these people, Kim, you are playing very small. Your dreams are way too tiny, whiny, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny. Like, you've got to level up ASAP. And you need to feel that, and you can only get that in a different environment. One time when Candy and I went to Texas, we literally, like, we almost lost our friendship over some aloe water. I was like, you did drink my aloe water. She was like, that was not yours. Mine was here. Fine, I'll give you a little $2. And I was like, who are you talking to? Like, we were so broke. We were fighting over aloe water. But we weren't really fighting over aloe water. We both were upset with ourselves that we were in an environment where we basically were having to nickel and dime our whole way back and forth from Texas to Atlanta. That's what we were really, truly upset for. That's what we were upset about. Our situation. It just manifested in the form of, you took my aloe water. So guys, I strongly encourage you, start with one event a year. Sarai asked, how do you know what events to go to? That's a great question. I would say start with a local event in your area from somebody that you know, or an area close, something that you can go to in one day. So like, sometimes I know in Atlanta, we would frequently have speakers come and do like these weekend seminars. So that took away my cost of lodging, because I lived in Atlanta. So then I only had to buy the ticket to that hotel event, and I would go there, and you have to start listening to a lot of people and seeing whose message and whose delivery style you resonate with. And then you start going to hotel events in your local area. From there, you branch out. And another thing to do is, again, look at the people who have the results that you desire, and then see who they're talking about, right? Like the team. I will tell you, Sarai, that a lot of the Better Bodybuilders, last October, we went to Rank Makers in Orlando. The tickets were just released for Rank Makers, and already people are snatching up their tickets. I'll be snatching up mine as well. So, excuse me, the group that you are a part of, that's another way. Like, where are they going? What are they doing? That's another way to pick like what events you go to. And after time, trust me, you will not have to ask, where do I go? Your roster will be so filled with so many events that you want to go to. Trust me, it won't be a problem at all, like where to go. It'll be like, I can't be in two places at one time, just like right now. I'm here at ClickFunnels, but my company has an event in Louisiana. I can't be in two places at one time. I bought this ticket in July. That's a done deal, you know? But I just, like I said, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that trials and tribulations don't last forever. That after the rain comes the sunshine. And then guess what? Sometimes it doubles back and it rains again. There's always going to be things that you have to overcome. As you rise, as you progress on your journey, personally and professionally, there will be new obstacles for you to overcome. That's just the way it is. And I'm prepared for that. But I'm just telling you guys, listen, please. And this is not a plea for you to join my company. I could care less about that, okay? Very few people can actually work with me. I don't want everybody to work with me. But I want you this year to think about something. If the only source of income you have is dependent upon you, I want you to somehow think about a way of deploying leverage into your life. Leverage will change your life. I promise you. And it will change your family's life too. It's no way that it cannot. I'm not going to keep going on about this. I'll break it up into other videos and tell you more about it later. But guys, leverage is lovely. Leverage is so lovely. Oh my gosh. And I want that for you. More importantly, I want that for your children and your children's children. I want them to grow up knowing that there is a better way. Because there is. All right? So anyway, guys, let me go. I'll come to y'all later with some more videos. Thank y'all for watching, joining in. If you're on Facebook, before you leave, why not hit follow and see first? And if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe and bang the bell to the right, ding dong, so every time I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Bye.